Hello again, this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery with a 12 by 16 inch canvas that I have painted the edges black with my little silicone piece of sponge. And I'm going to do a very thin basic coat of medium black acrylic just to make sure that if I leave any gaps when I swipe with my Amsterdam concoction with Floetrol and GAC 800 in it, that I won't have to worry about seeing them or in a canvas. I like the medium because it's so black and it covers so well that a lot of times I can make it cover in one coat. I did try the medium black out as a conveyance, like underneath the swipe colors, and it looks like I'm going to be doing it again whether I like it or not, because I've got more paint than I know what to do with. So I'll just wipe that off, throw it in the bucket. And the last flower I did, or I did a flower a minute ago on a 12 by 24 inch canvas. Oh, I'm really low on this. And I forgot to put any black underneath at all, but the canvas was primed, so that worked out pretty well. So I'm going to try and give myself a couple of puddles. Because I don't have a lot. I'm going to tip them both ways. And I expect to be able to add paint and then tip them after that also. So, I really love the way my Chantilly lace looked. And I'm going to try and do the same thing on both sides. I'm going to use a little true silver, sans that chip there. Also some Indian spice. I didn't use any sour lemon last time, and I think I want to, but I think I'm going to use the orange crush. And saffron Prizm pores. The Indian spice is a Prizm pore, and so are the Chantilly lace and the true silver. Now I'm learning that I can overlap my colors and I get more peacock type cells. That was sour lemon with a little bit of orange crush in it. I've been loving this carnation, pink carnation, another Prizm pore combination. And I like mixing it with the jasmine primary element. And in this case, I think I'm going to add a little bit of wild orchid. And either the Prussian violet. I think I'm going to add some Whispering Wind, which I believe is a primary element. Could be anything though. It's been around, it's been mixed up a long time. So some Whispering Wind and a little bit of, yeah, that's perfect, blue velvet. Hopefully. Now I've got my large spatula. I'm hoping I can tip these things. And I'm going to tip that now. Put it someplace it's stable. I'm using Amsterdam black and Australian Floetrol. if that's a thing. I don't want it in there. I'm going to wait to tip until after I do both sides. I'm not sure how this is going to work at all, but I do like what I've got, and I think tipping will help. I might need an edge catcher. I'm going to scrape off the rest of that. And wipe it off, just because. I suppose I might add some black if I think it'll help move paint. Not sure what to do with that, but I am sure that I do need an edge catcher. And hopefully I have one handy, because I stashed a bunch right over here. That will work. I didn't get the same amount of Chantilly lace cells as I did last time, which I really liked. I don't know what this is going to look like. That stripe down the middle is a little disconcerting. I suppose I could always hit it with a little more cell activator if I wanted to. Now I didn't put that extra black in that would help move the paint like I said I might. And that could be a mistake. So maybe I need to do that. Because I still have some left. Turn that around. Actually, it's looking kind of cool. Tip it back the wrong way for a second. So this melds with that what's next to it. And I'm not going to worry about the edge catcher. Yeah, it's moving better than it was. I get a little nervous with the sour lemon with the orange crush because it does tend, when it hits black, to be a little greenish. I'm definitely contemplating doing something with that blue. I might be a mistake too, but I think I'm going to. And I might do something over here. I've got a brand new palette knife that it's just begging me to be used. And I think what I want here is a combination of the jasmine and the carnation. That's kind of cool. I'm being called to what I said I wanted more of, which was the Chantilly lace, and I'm thinking I could get away with it, and I would like to try. That's just more of the, although I've got a spot over here too. It's time to make some more. So what kind of palette knife? I think this palette knife is perfect. That edge is perfect. Huh. I think I'm going to use the other palette knife. The smaller one. And where do I have a place to put this residual? I don't. I'll just knock it off and wipe it off. Will I? I don't know. I'm still contemplating on this area right in here. Maybe I'll blow into it with a straw and see what happens. I'm not sure this is my favorite piece with the lacing because of the shapes, but I'm also not done yet. I do know that if I want to change things a little, I can add some black. Could have been white. Just add a little bit of negative space. And that medium is so liquidous that it's going to flow fast. Now I've got paint all over my hands. Should have worn my gloves. I finally got gloves, but I never remember to wear them. Fortunately, it hasn't been that long, and there's still every kind of chance that I will. Well, I kind of like it with that little bit of black extra. Better than I did before. Colors are good. Got a ways to go. It takes practice to get things the way you want them. I thought that was black down there, but it's just a hole down to the canvas beneath. Okay, so what am I going to do with that? Do I like it just the way it is? Well, I don't hate it. I'm being called to purple. Don't ask me why. So there's some wild orchid. And here's some Prussian violet. Maybe something just to help jump the eye back and forth, and maybe I'll do it on that other corner as well. I could actually try a little bit of cell activator right on there. But I think I'm going to blow it around first. I love the way those two mix. Now I'm happy. We're very close to being happy. These little cells in here are pretty cool. A little more Prussian violet. Part of me wants to like, how about some royal sapphire? There. Well, I've got a couple minutes left to tell you guys, please give me a thumbs up and share my videos if you're of a mind to. I really appreciate that. Your comments keep my morale boosted. I've got 31 playlists with 100 videos on them each. I'm going to break up that one little spot. And what else am I going to do? I'm going to do something else. I like this shape in here, but it's not big enough. So what did I not tell you? I do sell my artwork. I like that too. And I give classes at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. I have 2 books on paint pouring. They're on the Amazon link below. Show more on the underneath in the description near the link tree. The link tree has Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, Facebook groups, Expressionist Art Studio, Gallery Appreciation Group for students. Couple of websites, Society 6, Le Gallerist, places that you can have my artwork transposed onto whatever they sell. If you ask me, I can do that for you, no problem. You guys inspire the heck out of me. Know that I love you much, and I hope you come again. Thank you for your kind words and your comments to keep my morale boosted. And do check out my 2 books on the Amazon link. They're the first and the second 100 videos I made for YouTube about acrylic paint pouring. My spring clothing is below the video, same as the Le Gallerist and Society 6. If you ask me to add something after checking out what they've got and you want something in particular, that's not a problem for me. I do give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. I told you that already. I'm going to torch for a second, and my paint pouring recipe is below. Show more. I love you much. My email address, there we go, easpb and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com. And I wasn't sure about this for a minute, but I am now. I love it. The colors are just what I wanted. And I'm really glad I fixed that stripe down the middle. All right, you guys take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now. I'll see you anon. Priscilla out. Oh, if you're still here, I'll shimmer this at you. If you're not, then I'm out of luck. That's a lot of lacing. And you are still here. Hello. Glad to see you. That's gorgeous. Those are colors I wanted to play with for a while. I'm not sure. I wasn't 100% on the composition before, but I like it a lot more now that I played with the black and added some more cells, some white Chantilly lace. That's going to be gorgeous tomorrow when it dries. All right, you guys, take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Whatever I've forgotten, you'll see in another video. And questions are welcome and encouraged. So please ask if you need my help. I'm happy to help you. Bye for now. Priscilla out.